Hi YouTube, Engineer Boy 100. Well, I finally did it. I got tired of paying to have my tires installed because the prices are just ridiculous now. It's almost as much to have them installed as it costs to buy the tires. So I went to Harbor Freight and got this little tire installer for $39 with a 20% discount. Okay? And I'll do another video on how to use this. But today I'm just going to show you how to install these drop-in anchors that you use to bolt the unit down. So I'm going to drill 4 holes. These circles on the floor here. All right, I'm going to drill 4 holes in the concrete. I'm going to use a special drill bit, which is over here. And ta-da! I have a special concrete drill bit, which is 5/8 diameter, and I have my drop-in anchors that are 1/2 inch. So you want a little bit bigger. Okay, so these are the drop-in anchors. All right, and they have some material inside. I don't know if you can see inside there. See in there some red material. Now that material will squish out of these slits when you use this special tool that I got from Home Depot. Take it out so you can see it. And it's stepped. Okay. And this has a specific distance. It goes straight down only this far. It's hitting the material. It goes down this far specifically and no farther. It forces all that material out of these slits into the concrete hole that is drilled by the 5/8 drill bit. Okay, and it will anchor very securely to hold things that you want to mount to the floor. Okay, so we're going to drill the holes, install these drop-in anchors, hit them with the tool, and then that'll be it. I'll be ready to put my tire mounter into service. And then I'll do a separate video on that. So let's go and get right into it. Alright, so you may notice that this drill, so you want to use it, this drill is not a hammering drill. And a hammering drill is ideally what you want for this job, but I didn't have one, so I think this is going to work out just fine. But I wanted to point out that I have tape on here, and it's 2 inches from here to here, and that's the depth that I want to go for those drop-in anchors. So this will tell me when to stop drilling the hole. Okay, once we're done, we'll vacuum the hole out, we'll brush the holes out to make sure the hole is good and clean, so when we hit the material to make the bolt, the anchor set in there, it has a nice clean surface to adhere to. So let me plug this in and start drilling. I'm not going to make you watch all the drilling. We'll just start it a little bit and then we'll just move on and show you once it's all done. But let's get started on one. Alright, I got all 4 holes done and it was some work. My advice, use a hammering drill. Don't use a regular drill. It took me like 10 times longer. It's a lot of work. Anyway, so now what we're going to do is check to make sure the depth is correct by taking one of these anchors, okay, and I'm going to put it in a hole and make sure that it's at least below the surface, okay? So here we go. Here's one. So, see there? I want to make sure it's below the surface, okay? So let's check this second one. Go around clockwise, okay? Like so, below the surface. And here's the third one. Good to go. And last but not least, number 4. So now we know we have a good depth. It's not going to be a trip hazard. It's below the surface. And I can put them in and pound them in with the tool. Now, in terms of hole prep, I use vacuum cleaner. Okay, sucks as much dust out as possible. Then I use a little bitty brush, and went in there and try to get any loose particles off so that when I put my anchor in there and hit the little bit of material that goes through the cracks to seal it in there, it has something to grab onto that's not like sand. Okay, you want a nice clean surface so that your anchor is secure. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and put these all in and leave them in. Here's number one, put it in, and then I'm just gonna unscrew this. And that's gonna be that. That's in. One. Put this down. I can tap it a little bit. I decided to use my framing hammer. I was gonna use my baby sledge, but I want a little bit more control, and I don't want anything that heavy to be hitting on it. So, nice. So I'm going to use this little framing hammer so that I can kind of feel how much force I'm putting on it, so I don't put too much, you know, and damage that little material that goes in there. So now they're all in. So now we're going to use this little tool here. Oh, there it is. See it? And it's use this end here. See if you can see that. And that goes in up to this little collar here, up to this little plateau or whatever, shelf. And that is supposed to put it in secure. Perfect. Yeah, I like this a lot better than using that sledge. And what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to put a little bit of gasket sealer around here so that I don't get any wobble, and I just want to even it out. So that should do it. Next I'll show it mounted, and that'll be this video. And my next video will be me showing you how to use the tire changer. There she is, all mounted up. Ready for the next video? Showing how to use her to mount and dismount tires. Thanks. Alright, give you guys a 360 view of how it looks when it's in place. One piece of advice that I would give you so that you don't make the mistake that I did, and that is drill one and install your whatever you're putting in. Now, it may not be this tire changer, but whatever it is, and then screw it down with the one bolt, and then drill the rest through in place, because my holes are a little tiny bit off, so I'm gonna have to slot. I have to slot my tire changer holes so that everything goes in. But if you put one in and then drill the rest in place, you match drill basically, then you don't have to worry about being off. You know, I thought I was so precise that I could just mark the locations and it'd be okay, but it walked on me. The drill walked on me a little bit, so I'm off. My holes are off, they're not perfectly on. I mean, it's good enough and it works and everything, but if you want it to be dead on, drill one, put the insert in, put your fixture or whatever in place, and then drill the rest right through the hole of the actual thing you're trying to mount. And that's it. All right, hope you enjoyed it.